Hello everyone, this is my third vlog. Sorry it's a bit late, I've literally had to I've redone this like 5 times, so making sure it's super great. Obviously you can see I've got curly hair. I went to a wedding fair today. That's all you need to know. Anyway, let's get straight to it because I will be here all day. So today I will be talking about stage fright. This is so common amongst musicians, public speakers, actors, etc. So moving on, I first experienced stage fright in high school, where obviously people are judgmental, and now this is usually where most people experience stage fright because of that exact reason. Carrying on to the actual story, so for me, I was asked to do an end of year performance. Now I would have been about 14 when I got asked to do this, so at the time I did find it hard coping with the anxiety, the physical symptoms. It was really hard to cope with and I struggled. So even though I performed and it went well, people give me great comments, I still struggled with stage fright, and it continued until I was 18. And then obviously the more gigs I did, the anxiety kind of reduced, obviously due to more experience. Now I'm gonna get straight to it. So now I'm going to show you some tips on what I did to help myself get over this stage fright, which is not great. So the first one is work on your confidence in your music. So all I can say for this is just make sure you practice your music as much as possible. Just practice it that much where you literally possibly can't go wrong. Like, it becomes second nature to you. Then you can go on stage and just be a bit more relaxed and be like, right, okay, I'm fully prepared for this. Now, obviously, I understand sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. You could prepare it, like literally you could have prepared it insane amount, and still the anxiety and the nervousness just completely just takes over, and sadly it can still go a bit wrong. So obviously while you're struggling with this stage fright, just make sure you practice, experiment, and just use that time wisely. Number 2, so obviously this is such a simple one and you're gonna be like, I have literally heard this way too many times. So this one is just go out and do it. Now, I started out by just doing little open mic night gigs, and this you can just literally type in Google open mic nights, say for example Leeds, and so many will come up. Just give a quick email, say that you're interested, and just put yourself in. Open mic nights are a great way to just experiment with your music, and just get yourself more comfortable on stage, like, because there won't be that many people there and people aren't going to be judging you, like everyone's in the same boat. It's such a nice atmosphere, and it's just getting yourself out there and getting yourself on stage. Now, what I also did that really helped me is I worked with a guitarist. Now this really helped me feel more comfortable on stage because there was someone else on stage. So I'd recommend trying to get a guitarist or a piano player. Third point, this one's not always easy, so this one's accept failure. It's going to happen regardless. Obviously if you want to take music seriously, it will happen. So it's something you just need to accept. Once you've experienced it, you'll understand it's not actually that bad. Well, it's not great. It's not like, oh yeah, I've just failed today. Just make sure you learn from it and see it as a positive. So number 3 is record and video yourself singing. Now, recording yourself can really help to analyse yourself, whether that's performing or singing, as it gives you an insight of what the audience is seeing or listening to, and then you can really just critique yourself and make yourself better. I know a lot of singers are going to be like, well, I don't like listening to my voice, which I don't, but you gotta do some things, and there's no one around you, there's no one judging you, only you will be hearing that track, so there's nothing awkward about it. But yeah, next one, number 5. So this is really quite important. So try and like really listen to as much music as you can. Just try and find artists who inspire you. Don't just go for like just one set of genres. Just try and reach out to all sorts, and then you'll discover so many incredible people that will give you a bit more inspiration, because you're taking influence from different people. It's going to create your own style. You're not just going to listen to one person and copy that person, because it's not great. My advice would be ask around. At college I asked people what sort of music they're into, and I got so many different types of music, like artists that like are my favourites now, because I wouldn't have heard of them if I didn't ask. So just ask around, and people will happily share their music. So yeah, that's a good point. So this is the last one, and this is a very obvious one. This is something we just do very naturally, and you're going to be like, well, I obviously already know that. So it doesn't take a genius to understand this, but just, you know, breathe. But when you're anxious, you kind of like your breathing goes out of sync, and you're like, oh my god, and you're panicking. So what you need to do, you just need to sit down, just focus and just calm down. Now there is like different techniques of breathing. There's obviously your 7-11 breathing. So obviously this, you breathe in for 7 seconds and then breathe out for 11, and all this does is just kind of balances out your breathing again and gets it back in sync. There's Headspace. This is you can download this on the App Store. It's just a guy that talks to you for 10 minutes, really calms you down, and it's 10 minutes just before a gig, just to calm yourself down. Again, yoga, there's loads of people on YouTube that do yoga videos, and they really talk about like breathing for specifically anxiety. That's everything. Little tips. I hope they helped. They're not going to be like, not going to listen to this and be like, whoa, I'm healed, I'm going to go away now and perform, because it doesn't work like that. It's extremely hard to just get over it. It takes a long time. So just take your time with it and don't worry, because you will eventually get over it. Just do as much as you can, and I know everyone will say this to you, but it generally does brings your anxiety down the more you do it, the more you do anything. So yeah, I hope you've really you found this interesting. I'm no expert in this. This is just kind of my experience with it. But yeah, if you like this video, just give me a like, give me a subscribe. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I'm going to be uploading one next week, so I'll see you then. Bye.